Okay, hey everyone, welcome back. So, solving radical equations, but this time with a higher nth root. Okay, so in my previous videos, I talked about solving radical equations, but my examples were with a square root. Okay, so I'm going to show you today if I have a higher root. So it's the root I'll work with is a cube root today. But it doesn't matter what nth root you take, right? Square root is like the n is 2. Okay, the steps are still the same. Have the nth root on one side of the equation to raise each side of the equation to a power equal to the index of the root. Right, whatever nth root is, you're going to raise it to the power of n. Alright, solve the equation and then check your solution. Alright, check your solutions. It's also very important to make sure it even works. Alright, so the example I want to look at today is the cube root of n plus 8. And then all of that minus 6 is equal to negative 3. Well, steps here, these are your key points right here. Have the nth root on one side. So here's my nth root, the cube root. I have a minus 6 right next to it. I need to move the 6 to the other side, so I will do plus 6. Plus 6 to the other side. This goes away, so negative 3 plus 6. This is what? 3. And you bring down your cube root. So that stays the same, that doesn't change, comes down as it is. So now you have your radical on one side, you have the 3 on the other side. So it's the cube root of n plus 8. Okay, so this cube root, I need to raise it to the power of that cube root, right? So this is 3, so I will raise it to the power of 3. And what you do to one side, you will also do to the other side. You see, it doesn't matter if it's a square root or not, it's still going to be raised to that nth power. Because what happens now is, when you have the cube root raised to the power of 3, so now you just have n plus 8 down here, and then you have 3 cubed, which is 27, and then solve as you would normally. Alright, so let's see, step 1 was to have it on one side, we did that. Step 2, raise it to the power, which was raised to the power 3. Now solve as we would, so now we're on step 3, so it's minus 8, and then you're left with 19 is equal to, this cancels out, n. So n is equal to 19, and then finally we still have to check, so let's go ahead and check. Plug it back into our OG equation, so we've got cube root of what? 19. So I'm plugging n as 19 for n, and then it's minus 6. Let's see, what does that give us? Right, so let's see, put the circle. 19 plus 8 is 27, so I want the cube root of 27 minus 6. That is equal to 3 minus 6, and 3 minus 6 is equal to negative 3, and we'll see that it checks out. Yes, indeed, it equals to negative 3. Right, and I hope this example helped you to see how it works with higher nth roots. See, same thing we're doing with square roots. Now it's with a higher nth root power. Steps are the same.